Right, okay everyone, good afternoon and welcome to another video. I'm slowly improving my setup here, so please let me know if you can hear me okay and if everything seems okay, because I've been improving my audio setups a little bit. Anyway, so today it's not about a person or people. This video, it is about a company, and this company, Christchurch Service Station, Christchurch Road, Southend, have actually really let themselves and me down, as well as my friend. And when I say they've let me down, or let us down, we took our classic car to them last year, excuse me, last April to be precise, and all it was taken to them for is just simply a fuel pump and filter change, because the actual car was experiencing fuel delivery issues, should we say. Basically it was stalling when it felt like it and that kind of thing. I mean, nothing really out of the ordinary for a classic car, but just something that needed to be dealt with. So we took it to Christchurch April last year. They had the car with them in their workshop for 3 weeks. 3 weeks on a job that should only have taken, at best, a day. Yeah, you heard me. 1 day. But they did a lot more damage than you could ever imagine for a garage that's supposed to be top of their game, you know, doing all these like car repairs and everything else. But the fact is, they let a junior or an apprentice touch the car. They didn't tell us that they were going to let this apprentice touch the car. And so, sorry, just turn that off. And so, this isn't sort of like a get back or anything. This is literally as it is. The garage, Christchurch, they called us in after about a week or so and said to us, oh, we can't get the car running, we don't know why, we don't know what's wrong with it. And we said, look, you know, figure it out. But they were even loath to supply the parts for the car, expecting myself and my friend to go all out looking for the parts for the car. And then getting those parts delivered to them at the workshop. And my friend and I, we went so far as to actually getting all these parts and everything, like you do. And they said that the fuel pump was the wrong one, when no, the fuel pump wasn't the wrong one. That's only the start of the problems here. We obtained the fuel pump from a legitimate company. In fact, not just one fuel pump, because Christchurch said one fuel pump was dodgy, not providing enough pressure. So we asked, and we paid for the same company to send us out a second one. They got two fuel pumps, both the same spec, and the second one ran okay to a point. Christchurch got the car running after 3 weeks. But what they didn't tell us was that the car was running lumpier than clotted cream, that they hadn't installed the fuel pump properly, and as for the sender, we had no readings of how much fuel was in the tank at the time at all. We didn't know if we were running on £5 or £50. Just knew that there was enough fuel in that tank to attempt to get us home. And so, after picking up the car from Christchurch after 3 weeks, with it running lumpy and not running right, we took it on a little ride out to Shoebury just to, take it out for a little while. And we said that I actually specifically phoned the Christchurch up, and I said to them, this car's not running right. It's like running lumpy. We're not getting any readings off the fuel sender on the dash or anything. What have you done to the car? And they said, oh, bring it back next week. And we said, no, we're bringing it right back to you now. Oh no, we can't take it back now, they said. We can't take it back now. So we thought, you know what, stuff you. We want you to see what's going on with this car, because you need to know, you need to see it. So we drove back from Shoebury to their garage, and I kid you not, the bloke that worked on the car and the bloke doing the MOTs at Christchurch, they took one look at us and said, well, you've already been told to bring it back next week. We can't do anything until then. And I said, no. I said, we're bringing it back now. You can sort the problem out. Because you've just charged us 500 quid for a job which you should have done and you should have put right. And with that, they told us to fuck off. And that was actually what the MOTS said. He said, why don't you F off and take it somewhere else then if you're not happy? So we thought about it, took the car away, got it back to outside my friend's place, switched the car off, thinking, it'll restart and whatnot. More fool us. It didn't just not restart, it refused point blank to restart whatsoever. After we left it a couple of hours, went back to try and restart it, thinking it just needed to calm down. Didn't want to know. Left it overnight. Tried it the next day. Didn't want to know. Told Christchurch, and they were like, oh, well, you'll have to get it to us somehow for when it's booked in for next week. And they even didn't want to know about offering us any sort of recovery options or anything. So we said to them, well, we need to get it low loaded. We need to get it recovered. Are you going to help us? No, they said. No. So that's when we realised that things were not quite as they seemed. And we decided to say, you know what? we're not taking it back to Christchurch. We're going to get a second opinion on this, because they had it 3 weeks. It should have been running, and running good, and running properly, not running like a tank and then conking out, refusing to restart. So I phoned up another garage and arranged for this other garage to take the car in. We had to pay a recovery company to come along to take us to this other garage, and that was the only time that the car started in a week. But it started badly. Drove up to the low loader and died again. So it had to be winched up onto the recovery truck.